Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday. It is the 17th of December 2022. I'm like so happy we are getting closer. There we go. Look at that. Look at that hella. Huh? Look at that ice. What is that? 17th of December. It is not bad today. Clouds are starting to come in. They're actually saying that we might get a little snow tonight, so we will see what happens with that. But we were bringing in power here a little while ago, so that's a good thing. So a couple things I wanted to address. All right. So in my live stream last night, I was talking about what you would do that was necessary to be able to survive in a true SHTF event. So we're talking, of course, and everybody always wants to bring up cannibalism all the time. Oh, cannibalism, 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 right? The reality is that if you are not properly prepared, notice how I say this, folks. If you are properly prepared to deal with a situation long-term in a post-event, the chances that you would have to resort to cannibalism is slim and none. Right? Because you're properly prepared. You have enough foodstuffs back. You have enough seeds to grow. You know how to harvest wild edibles. You know how to do all these things because you are properly prepared. You know how to hunt. You know how to trap. You know how to do those things. When you are unprepared, the chances that you may have to resort to cannibalism are going to be much higher. That's the point that I was making. Everybody wants to focus on certain different things, and they don't listen to everything for whatever reason. That doesn't surprise me, of course, but that's the reality. So, again, it's very, very easy for any of us to sit here right now and say what you would or what you would not do because we are not in that situation. But if you are in that situation, like I said, and I used the plane crash in the Andes with the soccer team. I use that as a good example. Those folks had to do what they had to do to survive. That's the reality. And to sit here and say that you would or would not. Now, I'm going to tell you what. Yeah, are there some of you out there that absolutely would not because of moral convictions or whatnot? Yeah, and some of you won't. And you'll starve and you'll die, period. But people that want to survive, that have that will to live, are going to do what is necessary. But once again, and let me reemphasize this, if you have prepared properly, you will not be in that situation. I did want to address something too. One trollish comment, and this is for the genius that said that down in my bunker that the water would freeze and I would have to be chipping through it to get the ice out. So let me explain to something for this rocket scientist. Once you are below the frost line is definitely not more than 3 feet up here, and I am at 9.5 feet in my bunker, right? Once you are under the frost line, the temperature stays a constant 58 degrees. Now, if I'm not mistaken, water freezes at 32 degrees. So please explain to me, genius, how my water, if I have any water down in the bunker, is going to freeze if it's 58 degrees down at that level. I'm just curious because I'm sure you seem to know it all, and so I would like you to explain to me how that works. I tell you what, guys, it never ends. It is always an interesting thing, but nope, it's not a bad day today. A little bit of a wind blowing earlier. Now it's kind of calmed down. Well, there's a little wind there. You can see it in the trees over here. But yeah, we're just trying to take care of our business, do what we got to do. Time is going on, right? Man, this year's going by fast. A couple days away from the winter solstice, which again, I cannot wait because the days start getting longer after that. It's officially the first day of winter, which puts us one day closer to spring. So, yeah, it'll be good times. I'm curious to see what this winter's going to be like down here. I really am. I think it'll be interesting for sure. But we will get through it. We will do what we got to do. People are funny. I'll tell you what, people are funny. But anyway, so that's where we're at. I was looking yesterday, so I was going to tell you this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not yet. I have to kind of figure that all out. But there is, they have us like the wood stove that Mark has in his cabin down here, the one that his grandfather used. They have that type of wood stove. I was over at God, I can't think of the store right now. But anyway, I was over at the store there, and they have those kind of wood stoves. And I think that in Steve's, in the Eric's Big Blue House, that type of wood stove would probably be better because it's not going to blow you out. I mean, it's still going to get that place very warm, don't get me wrong, but it would not blow you out the door. And so I think that we may end up picking something like that up. They're like $230, I think it was. And I'm really thinking that I might end up picking that type of a wood stove up so that we can, get that in there for him. And then that way he'll be, if it starts getting too cold, then, he wouldn't have to worry about trying to keep that place warm with propane. He could just fire up that wood stove. So that's an option that we're looking into. But I was sitting here yesterday, and from the top of the ridge up here, and I was looking at the view and over here, and you can just like the mountains, you can see the mountains in the back through the trees there. That's all mountain ranges behind there. So all behind here, all that way, if you look back that way, it's all mountainous, and it's beautiful. It's just it's just fantastic. The views out here are amazing, and so it's really, really cool. But anyway, that's just wanted to share that with you guys, and but I again, going back to what originally what I'm talking about here, the reason that we prep is so we don't have to do the inconceivable. The reason that we prep and that we get ready is to be in a situation where we're ready to handle whatever is going to come at us and to take care of the things that we need to take care of. That's why we prep. It's a nice insurance to have. And like I said, again, I believe that if we are properly prepared, it puts us in a situation where we're able to take care of our business, not hurt anybody else, not do anything evil or bad, and it's a smarter thing to do. Will we ever all be ready enough? Unless you got millions of dollars that you can throw against every possible contingency, the answer to that question is no. You're never going to be ready enough. And I realize that, and I'm okay with that. And so like I said, I just want to take care of my business, do what I got to do, and as we move forward, we'll cross those bridges when we get there. But it's amazing to me. It really, really, truly is. How unprepared most people are. And, like I said, the reason that I do what I do is so I don't have to do certain things that a lot of people will have to make that choice to do when the time comes. So continue to prepare, continue to get ready, put yourself in situations where you're able to do what is necessary to help yourself and help your family without causing harm to other people. Make sure you are able to protect what you have. I think that is really important as well. So it's just some food for thought for you guys, all right? So anyway, guys, listen, I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. If we can ever figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. What, baby? What? Where's your boyfriend? Where is he? Stay focused. Stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? So I got to tell you, so we got our new bed yesterday, and I had laid down to take a nap. I was going to share this with you real quick. And I wake up from my nap. She's not in the bed. She's laying on the floor next to it. So I literally picked her up and put her in the bed. And at first, I took a picture of her in there, it looked like she was being punished. This morning, last night when she went to bed, she got in her new bed, and she sprawled out, and she was just happy as could be. She loves it. So that's what I want. I want to make sure she had a nice, comfortable place there. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.